Hi guys, today I'm doing a get ready with me of sorts. I got some stuff from JUNO Co recently, a couple weeks ago actually. I'm just getting around to really getting my hands into it. I wanted to share it with you guys. You guys know that I have received stuff for free from JUNO Co before. This is another thing I received from them. I am not like, getting paid. This is not sponsored. They always want me to be 100% honest. They don't require me to post anything at all. But they did send it to me and I love their brand. You guys know I adore their makeup sponges. These ones particularly are my favorites. I did a whole video about them. I will leave all my JUNO Co videos below. But you also probably know by now is their Microfiber Sponge is one of their most popular products. I've mentioned that quite a few times. Tati actually mentioned it and it like sold out. And this is their newer version. It is the Rose Sponge, I believe it's called. It's pink. And I honestly find it so much softer and less firm than the blue one. It is supposed to be, I think, 30% softer. It still has a little microfiber on it, which you can see. I mean, this is wet. I did just wet it, so it's quite bigger than it would be. So I'm going to use this to apply my foundation and concealer today. But they also released like a ton of new brushes. I think like 12 new brushes. And I'm pretty sure they sent them all to me. We are going to use only JUNO Co brushes and that sponge. But some of these are older that I've already had. Some are newer. And we're going to try to use them. We might not use all of them because that's a lot of freaking brushes to use for someone like me who barely wears makeup. But I'm very excited to try these out. We're going to get into it. So before we get into makeup, I'm going to plop my hair back a little. Beautiful. And then I'm going to spray myself with some of my favorite Marble Dusty spray. I haven't worn makeup in like 3 weeks, by the way, so bear with me here. I'm going to use the Wet n Wild Cushion foundation. I love this stuff. This sponge, to be honest, like as much as everyone loves it, because I am someone who prefers lower coverage, lighter coverage, I feel like it almost gives too much coverage to my skin. I feel like you have to kind of blend it, like wipe it like a brush more than bounce it like a sponge. I'd really prefer a normal sponge to this. Yeah, it's just, I mean, I think it looks okay from where you are, but close up I just don't think it kind of looks as natural. I just feel like this gives it more of like a brush vibe. I just feel like it clings a little more to anywhere where I have dryness, so not my favorite. I'm sure the brushes are great because I always like their brushes and they're so affordable and cruelty-free if I didn't already mention that. I was gonna use my Wet n Wild concealer, but I'm gonna use Glossier because it's a bit more moisturizing and I am dry. No, I'm not. I'm sorry. I gotta use my fingers because I just feel like it warms up the product more. It makes it look less dry because literally that sponge, I don't know, I feel like it's way better for people with more oily skin because it just makes things clings to my dryness and I don't know why. If you like the blue one, you'll love this one, but they're just not my cup of tea. So I'm gonna take their ES22 brush, and the thing I love about these brushes is they're so lightweight. They're really long too, which is I find interesting. Like I feel like I'm used to such short brushes, but like it's so long. Then I'm going to use an older brush so you can see. Let me kind of show you the difference between the old ones and the new ones. The old ones are shiny like this, see it reflects light, and this one is matte on the bottom. Do you see the difference? So we're going to take an older brush, which is an angled brush. It's an ES09 and fill it in the brows with my Milani Brow Fix Brow Kit. Now this brush is actually a lot smaller than most brow brushes I use just because my brows aren't that small. I feel like if you have very thin brows, this brush would be even better for you. See how I hold my brow? Like what is this? Like why does my hand look like that? In kindergarten, I was the person who needed that extra little thing on my pencil because I never held my pencil the right way. And then by some point, they just gave up and was like, okay, you're gonna hold your pencil weird. And I still hold my pencil, like, not the way you're supposed to. Should we do eyes or face first? I think we're gonna do eyes. We're gonna stick with JUNO Co. And I'm gonna use Peach Dream Palette, which is a palette I really enjoy, if you didn't already see my video on it. So we're gonna keep it pretty neutral. We're gonna start with an ES20. It's like a little flat kind of brush. Angel, which is this pinkish white color, and kind of just brighten up most of the lid. Then we're gonna go in with this one I've already used. It's a little dirty. It's the ES19, which is like a very small fluffy brush, but it's not too fluffy and it's not too like pencil-y. I'm gonna take Pie, that one, pop that in the crease It's a little warmer than I was initially going for, but this whole palette's pretty warm. And then I'm going to go in with, ooh, this is such a cool brush. Ooh, I love this one, ES17. Can you see that? It's like kind of flat, kind of not, kind of fluffy, kind of not. I like that. So we're going to take Crumble, that one, and go underneath. I'm going to have to use an older brush because the new ones apparently didn't come with a super fluffy brush like this one. This is the JUNO Co ES07. It's like a real fluffy brush and I just love stuff like that. I'm going to go in with Pie and just kind of blend it a little bit more. That's pretty much good enough for me. I mean, you guys are like, what? That's nothing. But, you know, I'm not a big, you know, color person. So I'm going to put that palette away. And I just want a little bit of shimmer, so I'm going to pop out the Iconic Beauty Hollywood palette, which is also from JUNO Co. And just take my finger with the shade Hollywood Sign, this one. It's like a taupey grayish bronze, very sparkly, and just pop that right in the most inner area. Now we're going to go in with mascara, and then I'll be right back. We're going to go in with a bronzer with, ooh, I don't know, these brushes are so tiny. I think I'm going to take this one, actually. It's really cool looking. It's the ES13. It's like a, do you see that? It's like angled, but it's like rounder angled. But they also have this one, which I'm assuming, I don't know what this is for. It's the ES14. It looks like this. And I guess it could be contour, but I feel like it's probably really thick highlight. I don't wear highlight like that, so I'm not using that brush. But we're going to go in with my favorite Body Shop bronzer. I would use a cream, but I don't have a cream bronzer at the moment. I think I'm going to do more of a contour since this brush is a little smaller. And then I guess there's another brush that's angled like that, but it's smaller, so I'm going to use that for blush. I was going to use cream blush, but I think we're just going to go in with powders today, actually, even though I'm like dry like the desert. This is Milani. I don't know if the camera's going to pick it up because of the lighting, but it's pretty. Highlight, I love the one from Glossier, but I'm going to use a highlight that was in this little Brow Fix Brow Kit with this brush, which is amazing. Like, I love this kind of brush for highlight and for under eye powder, which I'm not going to use today because I'm so dry. It's the ES16. That, ooh, pretty. And we're gonna do lip color, woo! I'm actually gonna use this because it's the exact right shade. It's the Bonjour Creamy Lip Stain in Salut. It matches my sweater, so why not use it? A little dark at the moment, I know. If you like a full color, it gives full color, but I like patting it in a bit. And voila. Do I look like a beauty guru yet? I'm doing this for almost 6 years. No. So before I end the video, I did want to just shout out to the JUNO Co brushes that I really love. These 3 face brushes are really nice. My number 1 favorite is the ES16. It's just my favorite. I can use this for anything and everything. I could use it for under eye powder, I could use it for face powder, I could use it for highlight, I could use it for blush, bronzer, anything. I also love their original brushes. I like the spoolie. I didn't use this one. I think it's a weird brush. I don't know. It's the ES18. It's like really sharp and bluntly cut, and I just don't know how I'd use that. I really liked this one. ES19. I really like the ES17. I think these are my favorites for the eyes. I don't know if you buy all these together or not, but I'm sure whatever it is, I don't know the exact prices, but it's going to be really affordable because nothing on the JUNO Co website is expensive at all. That's it for this Get Ready With Me. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to see more from me. I will see you soon.